Hey everybody, what's up from Pokemon Classics, reminding you all that the classics never go out of style. Today is Amazon Prime Day, and that means for the next 2 days, Amazon will be offering some of the best discounts and deals for Pokemon-related items. And that means I've spent my morning scouring hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon-related items to bring you some of the highlights. Whether you're looking to pick up some Pokemon gifts for fellow collectors and enthusiasts, or simply trying to stock up on some storage and display items for yourself, there's definitely plenty of cool options here. Now, as many of you may know, I'm not only passionate about collecting Pokemon, but I also love displaying parts of my collection, and I even have this Pokemon-themed office space that I work out of. But I am always on the lookout for new items to add some additional Pokemon flavor to the mix, or simply to make storage solutions more efficient. Anyway, all of the different items that I feature here today will be linked down in the description below, so if you see anything you like, go ahead and visit those links. Now, for full disclosure, those are affiliate links, so if you do decide to buy anything, Amazon provides me with a small commission on the purchase. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help me out, but still, absolutely no obligation. These are all items I thought were cool and might be useful to some of you out there. Anyway, let's roll into some Prime Day deals. First, it's important to keep your cards safe, and sleeves are an absolute necessity, and I did find these Ultra Pro black back sleeves on sale through Prime Day for just $12, and this is going to get you 200 sleeves. Now, at first, this might seem like a good deal, but it really isn't, because the regular penny sleeves from Ultra Pro are 1,000 count for just 60 cents more. So if you want to spend that extra 60 cents, you can actually get 5 times the quantity. This is the route that I would go. Now, one of the things that I did think was a good deal this Prime Day are these top loaders. Again, these are Ultra Pro, so they're a quality brand, and you get 200 of them for just $21.47, which is one of the lowest prices I've seen in a while. I know there's a lot of debate out there, though, about whether to use top loaders or card savers. I use a combination of both, and card savers are needed for sending cards off to grading, at least with PSA they are. And I haven't found any card savers that were on sale for Prime Day. Nevertheless, $26.05 for a 200 count is a pretty good deal, and that's substantially lower than they were at the pandemic peak when that plastic was in scarce supply. Now, I did find this off-brand version of card savers, and these are on sale at $18.98 for a 200 count, but personally, I can't attest to the quality of these. I've never used them, so proceed with caution if you want to use one of those off-brands. One of the things that I really like, though, when it comes to sealing up slabs are these perfect fit sleeves. Now, these are designed for PSA cards. I've been told that they fit CGC, but I can't confirm that. But what I like about these sleeves is they fit the graded card, the slab, like a glove, and it just makes it perfect for displaying and keeping your cards protected so that those cases don't get scratched up. Personally, though, these are the ones that I tend to use more often as the Ultra Pro ones, and these ones are on sale for $5.40 for 100 count. What I like about these is they can double up as team bags for shipping cards, whether they're graded cards, or if you're selling individual like raw cards that are in top loaders or card savers. These are a great way for shipping to be carried out. There's also these team bags if you want to go the more traditional route of using team bags, and for 100, they're on sale today for $4.17. So that's also an option. However, I will offer this caveat, and that's for a little bit more for $13.45. You can actually get 400 of them, and this is the better deal if you're going to buy multiple of those. So some different options here for keeping your cards safe. Organization is half the battle, and right now I'm sorting and listing a number of different cards, and I find these sorting trays from BCW to be immensely helpful. Right now it's not on sale, it's $24.99, but I was able to find a smaller, cheaper version for just $15.99. Now, personally, I wouldn't recommend this one because you are sacrificing so many sorting slots, and you're going to want those, especially if you're sorting much larger quantities of cards. One of the other items that I really like, and this idea came from Dan, Catch 'em All Collectibles, is buying one of these card houses that have individual boxes and then labeling those boxes with dry erase labels. Now, I have one of these personally, and it's a great way to easily access cards and know which cards you're accessing, especially when all those boxes look the same. This one comes with 12 boxes, and it's $38.55, and I have one of these in my collection, and I've paired it up with these specific labels. These dry erase labels are color coordinated, and like I said, you can erase them as cards are coming in or going out of your collection and reorganize without having to like cross out something and write over it. It's a great system. Props to Dan for that one. Now, these boxes do come in a number of different shapes and sizes as well, and I utilize a bunch of these in my collection. This specific one is designed for top loaders, and that's typically how I'll store cards, is I'll put them in a sleeve, in a top loader, and then into these cardboard boxes and label the outside. This one is on sale for $19.99, and it's a 2-pack with 2 rows, but I don't think that's the best deal out there because I found these ones that aren't on Prime Day sale, but this gets you 4 3-row boxes for $31.99, and if you do the math, that's $8 a box, and the boxes are bigger. So personally, I would go this route if you're looking for maximum value. Another set of boxes that I use a lot are the ones that accommodate graded cards. So these ones are much taller in height, and that's how I'll store some of my lower value graded cards, is using these boxes in that dry erase label system as well. And if that's not enough for you, you could always get one of these monster boxes that hold over 3,000 cards. Personally, I utilize these for some of my bulk. Now, one more box that I wanted to highlight here is this Pelican-style briefcase designed specifically for top loaders, and I like this one simply for the aesthetics. It looks like a Pokeball, and I can see a number of people rocking this out at the convention scene. Right now, it's $31.99, so not too expensive for something like this. All right, to all my binder collectors out there, this disclaimer is for you, but please avoid using 3-ring binders for your collecting needs. Now, this isn't the case with every single binder out there, but often 3-ring binders are notorious for leaving compression dents on cards. This often happens where the rings on the binder meet the actual binder pages. Instead, I would recommend binders like these. Personally, I prefer Ultra Pro or Vault X when it comes to binders, and this Ultra Pro Pokeball binder is only $23.19, which is a pretty good value. This one holds 360 cards, and it has that soft texture to it with the stitching pattern, and I'm a big fan of that. There's also this Pikachu one that's a little bit bigger. This one will hold 480 cards, and it's $32 even, so you're paying a little bit more for that extra storage capacity. Now, to compare it with the Vault X binders, this one is also a 480 card binder, and as you'll see, it's cheaper. It's $29.99. Now, you're not getting any Pokemon personalization to it, but I bought one of these recently, and I absolutely love it. It's a great binder. Nothing wrong with it. Next, for those of you like me that love collecting graded slabs, there are a lot of great display options there for showcasing some of your favorites. First, let's talk about some graded card stands. Now, these ones I would caution you against buying. Reading the reviews, these ones don't fit the most recent PSA slab, and so for me, that's an instant negative. Instead, I would recommend these acrylic easel-style stands, and these are the ones I personally use for product photography, as well as for displaying some of my slabs. They're highly affordable, and they're surprisingly good quality for as cheap as they are. They're only $11.19, and that gets you 24 of them. They also pair up really well with these acrylic risers, so if you have shelves and you want to do multi-rows of cards, you can have a front row, have ones on the first step, and then have some more cards on the second step, and still have a good viewing angle of all those different cards. So these are kind of small, but at $10.32, not a bad deal. You also have this option. These ones are called Stadium Style, and these ones I think are too expensive for what you're getting. $24.99 to display 6 cards, but I have heard some positive things about these in the past. I've never personally used them, so take that with a grain of salt. If you've watched the channel before, you've probably heard me say positive things about these display cases because I absolutely love mine, and right now this is the cheapest price I've ever seen them go for at $58.61. Now, they also come in a variety of styles. You've got a side opening one, a top opening one, and they'll accommodate 36 graded cards, which I think is awesome. Great way to display some of those collection pieces. Now, they also have a smaller mini version that only holds 8 cards, and this one's $30.58. So if you're trying to maximize card volume, it's not the greatest deal, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like a mosaic pattern, maybe have like 2 of them dedicated to base set, maybe 2 dedicated to like Shadowless base set, and then 2 dedicated to first edition base set, and kind of like spread them out. That'd be kind of cool to get a mosaic pattern going, but I still really like these. Recently, I went to Card Party, and I also displayed my jerseys and some of the gear that I assembled. And so I wanted to highlight this because the jersey display case that I'm using is also on sale. Right now, it's $47.99. Something for all the sealed collectors out there, but maybe you have some booster boxes you want to keep safe or put on display, or both. Well, these little acrylic boxes work great for that. Right now, you can have this one for $21.99, and they even make them for Elite Trainer boxes, though they're a bit more expensive at $23.99. Now, one of the other things that I absolutely love for display purposes as well as photography are using Pokemon plushies. I recently picked up a Blastoise and a Meowth, and I have a growing collection of Pokemon plushies, but these ones I still need, the Umbreon and the Espeon. I've been watching them for a while, and right now they're on sale for $31.99. Now, another pair that I really liked is this Winking Pikachu and Winking Eevee. I think they're really cute, and I don't have an Eevee in my collection yet, so this one is also in my watch list. Finally, one more item that I wanted to highlight are these Pokemon sticker window decals. I actually did buy these last year, but they're great. You can stick them on your car, or if you want to get creative, maybe you put them on a display case or on glass or inside your computer peeking out. There's a lot of different options for these. All right, finally, we'll wrap this up with some business solutions as well as some content creation items that I personally find really useful, and perhaps you will as well. It's no secret that I do a lot of product photography, whether it's listing cards to eBay or posting to social media, and these light photography boxes make that process simple and easy. So what I like about this one specifically is it folds down, it has an internal lighting system, but also it has a number of different colored backdrops, so you can easily substitute in black or white, or whichever color is going to best complement the card that you're photographing. I absolutely love these, and for $29.59, I think that's a great value for something that I use almost every day. Now, another item that's great for photography or videography are these rotating display stands. Now, this is one of the more expensive ones out there at $103.99, but it's much bigger in surface area than many of the others, and it comes with different colors that you can interchange on the top, again, which is convenient for getting just the right look that you're after. This one also has a remote control, so you don't have to put your hands into the angle or get them in the video. It's just convenient. I like this one a lot, but there are cheaper options out there if you're looking for something on a budget. Another item that I would strongly recommend, especially if you're inspecting cards before sending them to grading, or if you have a top-down setup for streaming, are these lights from Elgato. These are rechargeable LED lights. They're adjustable in intensity and brightness, and they just work really great. I love these, and again, it's something you really need if you're going to be inspecting cards for grading is an external light source where you can get really intense looking for print lines. Speaking of streaming, cameras. I know there's a number of people out there that are resolved to just use a regular webcam, and that's fine, but if you want to upgrade, this is the camera I would recommend from Sony, the Alpha ZV-E10. It's a great value camera. You can get interchangeable lenses, an external microphone. Before you know it, you could have a dominant streaming setup, but also something you could take on the go to conventions to take photos, but also video. This is kind of the one-size-fits-all camera that I would recommend. So $598 is only going to get you the camera body. You're going to have to pay extra for a lens. But once you follow down that rabbit trail, you'll find a passion for photography and videography. And again, you can upgrade that stream setup. Now, if you do want to use this for streaming and use it as a webcam, you're going to need one of these. This is the Elgato Cam Link 4K, and simply put, it translates the HDMI out from the camera into the computer through USB. And that's going to get you that full HD signal, and you will notice an instant upgrade from a webcam going to something like this. So this is a really cheap price for these. Usually they're about $100. Right now you can get the Cam Link for just $80. Finally, one last option for all the streamers out there. I know a number of people that are watching this channel have YouTube channels of your own, and a green screen is a great thing to use. It's very easy. I'm actually using one right now. And these Elgato green screens, all you do is you set them on the floor, you lift it up, and it's ready to go. You can put a background in of your choosing, and that's something I think more people should utilize in this content creation space. Right now, this one is only $139.99, and this is the larger version that they offer, and that's a pretty good deal. So if you're looking for a green screen, you want to take the streaming to the next level, this might be something for you. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video featuring a number of deals through Amazon Prime. Now, Prime Day does last for the next 2 days, and many of these deals rotate in and out, so you'll want to keep your eyes peeled for the next 48 hours. Also, if you come across any items that you think would be a good fit for my Pokemon office, definitely let me know down in the comments because, like I said earlier, I'm always looking to add a little extra flavor, a little extra spice to the Pokemon office. Anyway, guys, I'm Pokemon Classics, reminding you all that the classics never go out of style. And until next time, stay well, everybody, have fun, and don't forget to enjoy collecting. That's really what this is all about. We'll catch you at the next one, everyone. Bye.